The biggest talking point for over a month now isn't a scoreline, a trophy, or even a rivalry. It's a handshake, or rather, the lack of it. The no-handshake saga between India and Pakistan is about to see its 5th edition. Not on the cricket field, but on the hockey turf this time, because Pakistan's Hockey Federation has just issued a directive to its junior team to not get bothered with India's no-handshake at Sultan of Johor Cup in Malaysia. Is one Pakistan team showing some restraint and sense, which was missing from the cricket counterparts and that they've failed to do consistently. The Asia Cup may have been one-sided, with India crushing Pakistan across formats. But the real talking point wasn't about cricketing brilliance. It was about ego, principle and politics on the pitch. From foreign experts to diplomats, everyone weighed in, and weeks later, it's still the most discussed topic in the cricket world, because that small symbolic act, India refusing to shake hands after the game, became the statement of intent. India's stance wasn't impulsive, it was based on principle, a reflection of a nation unwilling to compromise on what it stands for. But what did Pakistan do in return? They blew it out of proportion. The PCB played the victim card, accusing India of violating cricket bylaws, crying foul on international forums and making themselves the headline for all the wrong reasons. But now their hockey federation seems to have learned something. For once, and this is rare, a Pakistan sporting body has taken the high road, because they've understood something their cricketers didn't, that India won't be swayed by theatrics. And instead of creating another spectacle, another dramatic episode, it's better to keep your head down and focus on performing to your true potential and what you came for, playing hockey. It's a sign of maturity, something missing in Pakistan sports for years now. Let's be honest, Pakistan hockey needed the clarity now more than ever. Their sport is on life support, unpaid salaries, zero infrastructure and system, and years of administrative chaos. The last time they tried to pull a political stunt, it backfired. Remember, earlier this year, Pakistan didn't send their men's team to the Asia Cup Hockey Championship in India. This despite the Indian government allowing visas to Pakistan players. A shot at the World Cup spot. It wasn't India's loss, it was Pakistan's self-inflicted wound. So this time around, they're being smart. No drama, no boycott. Just focus on the game and move on. Now contrast that with Pakistan cricket. At the Asia Cup, they lost 3 times to India out of the 3 times they played them. Then their women's side lost at the World Cup. Their chairman Mohsin Naqvi went a step further, refused to hand over the Asia Cup trophy to India. He literally locked it away, trying to turn a sporting defeat into a political tantrum. And how did India respond? They celebrated with an imaginary trophy, mocking the absurdity without saying a word, because silence can be louder than protest. Now, Naqvi's move may have succeeded in playing to the domestic galleries, but internationally, it's backfired. BCCI is pushing for action against him, so once again, Pakistan's politics is burning down its own house. One sport learns, the other refuses to. Hockey, despite its decline, is at least attempting to show some composure. Cricket, Pakistan's most visible sport, continues being the punchline of global sport. So maybe it's time someone in Pakistan sat these two federations together, because if there's one thing the hockey team just demonstrated, it's this. They may not have the resources, but they have perspective. Because at the end of the day, the world only remembers who handled defeat with dignity. And right now, it's not Pakistan cricket. It's Pakistan hockey, the only team from across the border that's finally making some sense.
Want the facts?
The latest developments?
News that gets straight to the point.
Well, we've got all 3 just for you. This is Firstpost Live, a brand new show, your window into what really matters.
Don't miss it.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktur,
Hindi,
$30 trillion ka karjo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Skali radikali.
Japanese,
4 兆ドル以上も
Portuguese,
por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select a language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.